Thanks very much for all the trading advice and the calls, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning. For the timing, it is time for D Street Chatter. And the chatter is coming in from all the investor conferences that are happening across the city of Mumbai. We have Nimesh joining. I think he's hopped across to the Morgan Stanley conference this time around. Nimesh, busy so far this week, right? So what's the latest? What's the buzz you're picking up?
Absolutely, Surabhi. Morning it was BofA, and now I'm back to Morgan Stanley. So it's all over the place, I can say. I've been meeting a lot of investors as well. So it's good to, catch up with them and get a kind of ground reality or a ground check from a lot of these investors. But having said that, coming back to the markets for today, I guess it's a bit of a consolidation with a negative bias. But again, the feedback is the flows are not very negative. There is no very large selling is what I understand from larger institutions. But do remember, because of the four large blocks, the institutional data will again look a bit skewed today. So, we'll have to account for those four large blocks, which I think was more than cumulative, which is more than around 5,000 crores. So that's something to track in today's institutional data. I guess the big trigger to watch for India market would be the RBI policy later this week. Already, there are a lot of indications that suggest that maybe there is a chance of a 50 basis points rate cut, and you've seen a bit of that getting priced into the financial stocks as well. But still, the feedback is that you will see a bit of a rally in the bank stocks, and especially the PSU bank names, if indeed that has to be the case on the RBI policy later this week. And I've been saying for a while now that on a consistently basis, there is a bit of buying interest back across the PSU basket, and in the last few days, it's largely tilted towards the PSU bank stocks. So that trend largely continues, is what I understand, even in today's market. So net a consolidation day, but the flows are not very largely negative, is my sense.
All right, Nimesh, but at the conference, good to get feedback, but what the viewers want to know is what's the vibe with regard to individual stocks? So what are you picking up buzz on that front?
So Nigel, the big dominating theme of late has been large blocks, right? We saw 4 large blocks getting executed today, and that trend is likely to continue. I'm getting a sense of few large block deals very soon, which includes the names like Suzlon. But again, for Suzlon, it could be an OFS as well, where the promoter entity could be a seller. So that's something to track in Suzlon. Alchem Labs and Indegene are the other few names where the sense I'm picking up that there could be large block deals very soon. So these are the few names to track from a flow perspective or from a supply perspective. The second couple of stocks, and this is the capital market theme which is getting played out of late, KFin as well as CAMS. Even after the recent run-up, there is a buying interest in CAMS, and there is a good of delivery-based buying in KFin Tech as well in today's market. So that's something to track. The third stock is Kaynes Technologies. Again, that's been buzzing in the last couple of days. In fact, last week, the management met some large investors as well at one of the conferences. But again, the indication is that Kaynes is likely to raise funds via QIP very soon. So that's the trigger there. And the last one is Paytm. For second day running, the stock has been buzzing. There has been buying interest as well from large institutions. And of course, the big question is by when you could see a MDR relief. So that's again, which has been a strong buzz. But there is buying as well in Paytm from large institutions today.
All right. Okay. Plenty of buzz and perhaps more blocks coming ahead. Got that, Nimesh. Thanks very much for the update. Let's put this